Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. We're back again previewing projects, and it's been a very busy week or two for the local postal deliverers and the UPS folks and the like. They've been dropping packages off more so than ever, and well, we got a busy week ahead of us. We're going to preview some of the reels that have come into my shop and some of those that are going to be planned as YouTube videos. And before I do that, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe to my channel, please use the notification button. When you subscribe, you'll see how to service fishing reels, and you'll learn from the techniques and processes that I use, how to do it yourself so that you can service your reels and keep them fishing for a long time to come. Reels are simple machines. Big gear turns a little gear, turns a spool or a rotor. And well, if you keep the machines service, they'll keep running for you. So I encourage you to do just that. All right, what do we have here? We have one coming in. This is, well, let's find out from the spool because I can't identify that one. It's been painted over. Well, finally, I think the handle gives us away. Yep, there it is. It's a Daiwa. We have a Daiwa AS 4050. It's all painted over. Now, painting over is not a bad thing, but I guess they got hung up here with trying to get this anti-reverse back on. Looks like we're missing a couple of springs and the like. I don't know what's come in the package here. We're going to have to see that. We're missing the override handle and button. I'm not sure if we have all the pieces and parts in here. If we do, we'll give it a go. If we don't, well, and there may be lessons to learn there. But in Daiwa AS 4050, that's one of those that, if I have it, we'll show you how to reset that. Next one comes in from Bill Brett. Bill is always sending me some very nice reels. He's had a particular affection for the Shakespeare reels, and he did tell me that he's got a few of the older ones there, and we'll see just what we get here. Now I think there's 3 reels, 2 reels or 3 reels in here. I've worked on them before, and there's a couple of videos out there, and we'll see what the postman brings this time around. Okay, the first one up, yeah, it's a Shakespeare, I think. This is the Shakespeare Spin Wonder 2065, and I like these reels a lot. I fish one myself. It's a little bit the same, but these are fun little reels. We're going to get this one serviced for sure. Make sure that Bill has the opportunity to take that one fishing this season. And here's the ones he usually gets. He likes the Royal Maroons, don't we all? This is when Shakespeare was at the top of their game from a fishing manufacturer standpoint for the spin reels. Shakespeare was acquired by Pure Fishing, and well, it seems to have become the value brand within that line. You have Shakespeare, and then you have the Abus and the Mitchells, and upper end to the Penns and Van Stalls and Finors and things like that. But Shakespeare today is considered the value reel. Not then. This is a 2062 NL. It's a beautiful condition reel, which I kind of expect from Bill. And that reel is going to get serviced and returned to him so that he can take that one fishing as well. Well, there's one more in here. I think this is the spool. He usually likes me to service the spools as well. Yeah, this is the spool, so we'll make sure that all of that gets cleaned up, and if needed, have the drag washers replaced in that. So those are the ones that have come in from Bill. Next up is quite a handful. It's a whole duffel bag of reels, and that's kind of what's been happening of late. I've been getting reels in from some boats, and this is a charter boat that's up in Connecticut. And well, here we go. We're going to see what it is. The charter boat is the Magic Sport Fishing Charters. It's out of Connecticut, as I mentioned. Looks like they're big fans of Penn reels, and so I will have my work cut out for me on these. So let's take a look, see what we have here, and if there's anything really unusual in here. Well, it's a trolling fishing boat, so it's going to be using the larger reels. The chances are they're probably trolling for striped bass and some of the bigger fish, and that usually spells a 4.0 sized Senator, and that's what this one is. This is the 113H, the H meaning high speed. The original Senators have been around for a long time. It was one of the first reels that Penn made. The ones that have the red side plates were introduced in, I believe it was the early 1970s. And the gearing on that is a higher speed gearing so that it's appropriate for jigging and trolling in addition to large drop fishing. And Fielding brought these, and he told me, well, some of them just need to be tuned up, and some of them may have issues, and let's try and figure that issues out. Well, there are a couple of generations of that 113. This is the earlier high speed, and you can tell that because there's those single cross posts on the reel. The next generation went to these graphite, I think it's graphite, shells, kind of a half of the reel frame is one solid piece, and that was to eliminate the reel twist. When you have just these posts, if you've got a big fish and you start to crank and you're rocking your reel like that, that can bend because this reel seat is not that strong, and these posts they offer good protection this way, they don't offer protection this way. And so a lot of these reels suffered frame twist, and one of Penn's innovations was to go with a half frame that kind of eliminated that, transferred some of the torque and some of the twisting throughout that whole cavity, and that would transfer it off. This one, well, listening to that one needs a gear. Well, we got another one of those. Yep, sounds like the same thing. And if they've been trolling a while, I'm sure that's what the issues are there. They've got a lot of use to them. Here's a 113 that's locked up. Well, that always is a good opportunity to do a why do fishing reels fail. Well, wait a minute, hold on, I'm saying it's locked up. It may just be that it's tied off. Oh, yeah, it's just tied off, but it is noisy. So I think he's going to have a lot of these with gear issues. This is the interim one. So there was about 3 different frames on this. So you see this one went to the full half frame. This one went to wider cross posts, sort of like a Jigmaster, but it still relied on the original reel seat. So that's the iteration between the two. So you had the single line post, the single line post, got it wrong again. Where'd that single line post go? There it is. The single line post ones. Then you went to the one with the wider Jigmaster kind of singular piece to it. And then you went to the half frame. So those are the iterations of the Penn Senator in that order. Well, another Senator. We don't have to test all of these there. Let's take a look at what else we have. So we have a 320 level wind reel. This one, yeah, all of these are about the same, seemingly the same issue. There's a lot of gearing issues going on there. This one's pretty tight. This is a Boring drive reel, so it should be spinning better than that. And maybe there's something going on there. All right, well, we're going to tune that one up. Then we got some more modern ones. Here's a Penn Squall 30 LD, which means it's a lever drag. Let's put it in the off position. Take the bait alarm off. Well, so this is what happens a lot of times with these when the grease starts to coagulate. This should spin freely now, but you'll notice the handle spinning. In your free spool, that handle should not turn. Now, it's grease. Normally it's grease because if you hold the spool and you turn the handle, you can feel that there's that it's trying to get the free spool, but it's usually the grease that's choking that up. Here's another one, another 30 lever drag. I don't know if I have the 30 lever drag in my portfolio, so we'll see what we can do there. We're consistent. That's a 3rd lever drag. Here's another of the 4.0s. And here's another of the lever drags. So we've got quite an assortment of Penn reels there. Basically 3. You have the Squall lever drags, you have this 320 GT, and a whole host of of the 4.0 Senators. I think there's plenty of 4.0 Senator videos in my library. We'll certainly try to do the Penn Squall 30 lever drag, and I'm pretty sure that I have a lot of the GT 320s in there as well. So again, another preview of some of the reels that have come in, and a little taste of what kind of goes on in my shop in terms of what folks are bringing in or sending to me and asking for service and repair on, and the subjects of my videos. So we'll try and do as many of these as we can. I appreciate everybody who's subscribed, and again, if you like to see these types of videos, please subscribe, and if you do subscribe, use that notification button. To our first responders and essential personnel, thank you for everything it is that you do to keep us safe. Your efforts really are amazing, and they're appreciated. To all and everyone, please stay safe. Get your gear ready for fishing like the charter boat's doing here. It won't be too long until those of us in the northern climes will be out there on the water again, and to be ashamed to have a nice day out there to go fishing and have a reel that needs to be serviced before you can take advantage of the conditions. So work on them now. That's what this channel is about, teaching you how to do it yourself. And thank you to everybody who sent the reels in. And I wish everybody great fishing in the interim. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a good day.